What is up, MacPack? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's me. It's that MACDUB starting a brand new series, and this is episode 1, calling this our Player Spotlight series. We have a Dynasty going over on Twitch right now where we are currently the head coach of Vanderbilt. And in this series, we will be reviewing some of our key players on that team, taking a deep dive look into who they are on the field, but off the field as well. Before I get into it, make sure in the description you are looking at all of the descriptions to our socials. It has the link to our Twitch, it has the link to our Twitter, to our MacPack Discord, and then most importantly, a link to the TikTok video for this. The short versions of these will be over on TikTok. I really appreciate all the love and support we're getting over on TikTok lately. The versions here on YouTube that you're watching right now will be a little bit longer, a little bit more in depth. The short condensed versions will be over on TikTok. But let's get on into it. Our first player is our starting quarterback, ReVamp Pimpin. Yes, this is a redeemed player. For those of you that are over on Twitch with me, you know that we have the channel redemption where you can be a part of the team, name the player, pick the uniform, pick what he looks like, pick the number and all that information. And you can even redeem channel points to deck your player out. And as unrealistic as it might be, we have a 99 overall quarterback as a true sophomore. 99 speed, 99 acceleration, 99 throw power, and 99 throw accuracy. So the kid is an absolute stud in terms of the tangibles. 6'3", 208 pounds, true sophomore from Simi Valley. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stats so far from him. Now, he came in as a freshman last year, didn't get the starting nod right away. We had a senior who had waited his turn a bit, and so we gave him a shot at first. It just did not work out. Our offense was anemic, so we switched to ReVamp Pimpin probably about third or fourth game of the year. Came in, was much more efficient running the ball than he was passing. Got hurt, so he missed a few games. But late in the season, we switched to a all flex bone offense, and we really got things rolling. You can see there, the passing doesn't look very good, but the rushing was pretty solid, almost 4 yards a carry, 12 rushing touchdowns. Led us to a Sun Belt championship. Those of you are probably wondering, how is Vanderbilt in the Sun Belt? Well, make sure you're following me over on Twitch at MacDub44, and you can see all the fun things we're doing. Crazy conference realignments, relegation systems, all that jazz. But we won the Sun Belt with him as our quarterback, made it to the college football playoffs where we did the 8-team playoff. Unfortunately, took a loss in the quarterfinal to Nebraska, and we'll get into that a little bit later on. When we look at his sophomore season so far, this is 10 games in. Still not that great of a passer. You can see the interception to touchdown ratio is not very good. 10 touchdowns, 12 interceptions this season. We only throw for barely over 115 yards, but the completion percentage is up. But where he is really dominating is in the running game. Over 900 yards, 7 yards a carry, 16 touchdowns already in 10 games. You can see he's very dynamic with his feet, but I promise you he can make some throws as well. I mean, the kid is as talented as can be. We're going to get on into some of the highlights here. We'll just let the footage roll as I talk. So the kid is talented, right? 99 overall, fast, strong, can make every single possible throw. So what is the issue? Why are things not clicking quite yet as a sophomore? Well, we have one small issue with ReVamp Pimpin, and we knew this going into it when we recruited him because he was honest and upfront with us. I remember being in this kid's living room and he looking me straight in the eye, telling me, "Coach Mac, I have a sex addiction." Yes, it is a real thing, folks. He told me that in high school, it became such a problem for him that he was having sex upwards of 10 to 11 times a day, missing football practice, missing school because of it. But we knew that he had all the talent in the world, and we thought that we had a good structure system in place that we could help this kid and he could help us win football games. So we gave him a scholarship. And his freshman year, we implemented a kind of a team around him, kind of like Des Bryant and the Cowboys, where we have a two-man team. Always, somebody is always watching him, or at least knows what he's up to. Now, we don't completely cock block this kid. We allow him to have sex twice a day, right? We're not out here trying to cock block anybody, but we can't have anybody having sex 10, 11 times a day. That's just not healthy, personally, and for our football team. But unfortunately, last season, the day of the quarterfinal game against Nebraska, ReVamp had a big relapse. He had sex 5 different times that day with 6 different women. You do the math. At least had to be 1 threesome in there at some point. Came to the team meeting right before we started getting dressed, completely butt naked. Some of the girls had stolen his clothes. Sorry, my 2-year-old is in the background here. I could edit this out, but I'm not. Hey, Jackson, get down. So ReVamp Pimpin is a sex addict. And then this season, he has had a few more relapses. We've had an up and down season. We're currently 7-3. And if you saw that highlight of the Georgia game, didn't go well. ReVamp threw 5 interceptions, and we got absolutely waxed. Come to find out that ReVamp was up all night the night before just having sex. And he actually missed team walkthrough. We should have not played him. We should have at least benched him. But, I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt because it is an addiction. It is a real thing. But as of right now, ReVamp Pimpin is suspended until he can get this sex addiction back under control. It's really hurting him personally, and it's hurting our football club. And me, as the head coach, I have to do what's right for this team and make sure that nobody is putting us in an awkward situation, in a situation where we're going to fail. So that's it for ReVamp Pimpin. I do believe that we can get this sex addiction figured out. I do believe that this kid is so talented. He can be a Heisman winner. He can be a national championship winning quarterback for us. We just have to figure out something to help guide and nurture this kid and his young cock, but not let him just go buck wild because it's just not healthy for anybody. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We're going to be doing many more of these. I'll be doing follow-ups on ReVamp throughout his career, but I'm going to be doing several more of these for other players. So if you're on Twitch and you have a player, go ahead and put in the comments that you want your player. You want me to do the video next on your player, and maybe give me a storyline. If you're not over on Twitch and you don't know who's on the team, give me a position. Give me a receiver, the kicker, linebacker. It doesn't matter. Put it down in the comments and give me a storyline, and we will run with it. I promise you. As always, please like the video. Hit that subscribe over on YouTube. It's free. And then again, on TikTok, the short versions of this will be over there. Make sure you're following me and liking those videos. And I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.